Welcome, friends of ONU football. We're going to talk about this week's game against Capital and review the last week. So, last Saturday had a really interesting game with Mount Union. I've had a newspaper writer come to me after the game and say, "Hey, how do you feel about the game? Do you believe in moral victories?" And obviously we don't. You know, our program, we're always going to have high standards. We're always going to have huge expectations here. We always believe that that we can be successful against any opponent if we take care of our business, to play the way we're capable of. As you look at that game, there are some things I think that are real positive. The growth was one of the big things we talked about with our players last week. We had to continue to work, continue to pound the rock to see the progress that we're capable of, to reach our potential. We have not reached our potential yet, but we did take a step in the right direction. Last week we had 350 yards of total offense in the first half. Not sure the last time somebody did that against those guys in purple, and finished with over 140 more yards than that. So that's positive. I think we made some plays. They were situations we had to make plays against a very good football team. So that's good to see a young team starting to grow and starting to mature. End of the day, we did not make enough critical plays. I mean, bottom line, some of the mistakes, I think, were the things that really hurt us. And I think if we can clean up those mistakes, then we're really excited about our potential. The analogy I always use is kind of like a golfer. If a golfer scored 90, he had a whole bunch of pars and birdies, but then he had a couple of triple and quadruple bogeys, you'd rather probably have that round than a whole round full of bogeys that were just average golf. So what we saw was a couple of blow-up situations that really hurt us. A couple of those, I guess, quote-unquote, maybe quadruple bogey type holes with a pick six, and we had a punt that we fumbled a snap, had a bad snap and fumbled it and gave up a touchdown. So we spotted him 14 points, which really ended up being something that was really hard to overcome. Really pleased the way our guys battled. One of the things that really stood out to me in the game was twice when they kind of took a lead, we just had great resolve, and we got ourselves battled back to be in the football game. So that was really exciting. This past Monday, we kind of had a good start to the week. Had a 34-0 win against Otterbein. So our young guys are, continue to progress the junior varsity level as well. So it's good to see some depth being developed and some competition. There's some of those guys that are pushing for varsity time. This week with Capital, they're 3-1, best start they've had in a while. 3-0 in the conference. 3 straight wins. It's their homecoming. It's going to be a tough challenge. They have a Division II transfer quarterback that's playing really well. They have a transfer receiver, and they also have another transfer at corner. So those guys have really kind of boosted their talent level. They've changed their scheme, new coaching staff. So there's some things, with the new coaching staff, you'd like to get more video, but we have those 4 games to study, and that's what we have to go with. So like the way we've practiced, like the way we respond, showing some resilience, showing some intensity in practice. I think the guys were encouraged that we showed progress last week. They're encouraged by our potential. They know we're not there yet, and to be successful, we have to continue to improve. So Capital's playing well. It's going to require our focus and intensity in practice to clean up those mistakes and take the next step. I know there's a great tailgate plan with the alumni, Central Ohio alumni. So we hope to see a great crowd there Saturday. And if you can be there, that'd be awesome. Go Bears!